Librans, welcome to Esoteric Tales and Tarot. This is your love month of February, monthly crystal ball scrying and tarot reading. Librans have had some pretty great energy to do with relationships, and that's what I'm feeling, as though you've got good things going on with relationships. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out. I've spent some time with the crystal ball out in the garden as well. I've got some messages for you there. We're going to have a look at that in a second. We've got the Six of Wands coming out first. So yeah, victory card, which is really nice because, and here you are coming out in your own reading, the Queen of Swords with the Emperor. Yeah, this is the kind of energy that I am picking up for you as well, Libra. I'm going to grab one more card for you. And cool. King of Wands as well. Let's check out what comes up on the bottom of the deck. The Eight of Swords. So feeling as though you've been trapped in a scenario that you haven't been quite happy with, but it's really, you can see here that it's the door is actually broken here on this. You know, you could just give it a good shove and you'd be able to come out of this, but this has just been up in your head. The Eight of Swords, it's in your mind that you've been bound into something that's been making you feel a bit heavy, Libra. But what I was getting in here is actually very positive to do with relationships. I'm feeling like it's starting to, although I can see a diamond coming through here, it's pressure, and it could be to do with, this could be to do with moving into the next phase. So I'm seeing going from holding hands now into dating, into moving in together. So there's something in the mix here, and because February is the month of love, I think on Valentine's Day you're either deciding to move into the next phase, or I'm feeling like another person related to the relationship is saying, hey, what are we doing about this, like, and kind of hinting a bit like we've got to put some plans in place or move things forward. That's what I'm getting for you, Libra. And if you are single, then you are either somebody is going to, who has been in your energy and around you, Libra, is going to ask you out on a date, or you're going to think, I probably should ask that person. It's a good time for me to do that, being that it's Valentine's Day. Maybe this person's expecting. You could be testing the water. I'm seeing someone putting their finger in the water. Interesting. Yeah, I'm getting commitment and relationship energy coming through for you. I was feeling like you've been focusing a lot on work, and now it's like you're going to put a bit of attention into relationships. I feel as though things have been quite, you know, looking at here, you're in your Emperor energy, something that you're deciding to do. We've got Aries here, we've got fire here with your King of Wands. So you could be dealing with Sagittarius's, Leos, or Aries, because we've got another Aries coming up here as well. It could be a same-sex relationship here that's coming up, or it could be that you're getting ready to party and to come out and be more social than what you have been. You could be starting to feel like you've put the energy in now for looking better, Libra, or like you really want to do that so that you're feeling as though you can come out in clothes and in a style that you want people to see you in. This could have been a challenge I'm being drawn to here, and you know, you've been in the shadows, in the darkness for a little while. You haven't been out and about. Maybe you're wanting to get a bit more sporty and come out there a little bit more, Libra, because you've got this victory card. Things are going in your direction. I feel as though work is becoming really quite successful, or you're heading in a space. Maybe you're working with people who have different abilities from you. Maybe it's in sports. Maybe you're doing some personal training, or you're looking for a personal trainer. Could be something to do with basketball coming through here as well, or team sports. It's interesting because we've got the Tower card, but it's in reverse. So we're coming out of something that's felt as though it crashed down in the past, and you're in rebuilding phase, and you're having success with that here, Libra. So this is really nice, because I like to see when the Tower is, it's already happened, where something that wasn't serving you, or something that wasn't going to keep being built, is flipped on its head, and it's already been struck by the lightning. And it feels like these two come up with Cancer sign as well with the Chariot, and it almost feels like it's that energy of moving forward now. And the Tower card can be Scorpio energy as well. So you've got fire, air, and the Scorpio energy coming through here, which is really nice for you to be coming into a new phase where you've let something go, you've let it crumble down, and you're into rebuilding now. And that could be where you're moving things into a new phase. We've got the Sun card coming out here. It's in reverse, but always Sun cards, it doesn't matter. It's just that it's sort of the nighttime version of it, almost as though it's about to start coming out now, where again, it's interesting because you're still in the shadows here. That's how I felt. And this being you, I'm really picking that up, Libra, that the Queen of Swords being that it's always, she's an air sign for me, often can be an in-laws kind of card to me too, or somebody that's kind of coming out with. But in this spread, I am seeing it as your energy as being in the shadows, and you're now preparing yourself to come out into the light and be sort of noticed. So that's what I'm really getting here with you, Libra, that you haven't been ready to step out. So if it was about stepping a relationship into a new phase or going ahead, but you haven't been ready and you're getting prepared, maybe you weren't looking the way that you wanted to look. Maybe you didn't have the money or the funds, and that's coming to you now for, going on a special date or asking someone out, maybe going away. We've got a few here for the Emperor, and I'm going to take them all because I'm getting that for you. So, yeah, you've been in this with the Aries sort of sign here, and being your own boss. Maybe that's been coming up, starting an occupation, being noticed at work, looking your best. You've been in a sort of a defensive mode here for some time. It's like you've been battle weary, and you've been working away and trying to communicate and get things going. And now you've finally got this Wheel of Fortune coming in. So the cycle's now changing. Perhaps you were feeling as though you're, spending a lot of money or trying to get somewhere, and you felt like you were in your raggedy clothes and, just not feeling really great. And now the Wheel of Fortune's coming. The Apprentice card is here as well, the Three of Pentacles. So you're working on your craft, you're building something. You could be working with two other people. It could be three of you that are working on something, or there could be others at your work who are noticing you now. And we've got the Death card. Scorpio again could be really relevant to this reading, and it's the changing of that cycle. So having those two major arcanas in here, your Wheel of Fortune and your Death card, is absolutely powerful, with the Emperor major arcana as well, to sort of say, well, things are mixing up here, things are about to change. And you're going to be able to, especially with a Tower in reverse and a Death card, you can't ignore this. You're going to be sort of pushed out if you haven't, if you're not going to do this on your own, Libra, and kind of push things into the next phase. You'll be pushed into it. So you are ready to come out to take things into the next phase, Libra. You've got what you need to do that, and you're going to be happy with the way that you're looking, because you've felt as though, yeah, again, like you've been in the shadows, or like you can't get things going, a bit battle weary and maybe left out in the cold. You haven't felt as though you've been included. And here it's just a card of, again, this shadowy sort of energy. So feeling just not in a place where you can feel too happy about this. You know, you've been looking at the negative sides rather than the positive of this beautiful light that's here, you know, the warmth that's inside. You've been focusing on things that haven't been working out, or worrying about what might happen, that you don't have enough finances, and that's made you feel as though the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck here and this Eight of Swords, like you've been trapped, not in a place where you're wanting to be, like I haven't made it yet. But you've got the ship here that's going to carry you on the waters to your destination. Don't look at the cups that are spilt. Remember the ones that are sitting upright, or that you can just easily scoop more water into your cup that's right behind you. So don't get caught up in anything that's feeling negative, because it's not what I'm seeing here for you, Libra. You've got really nice energy, and if you're taking relationships into the next phase, I feel like it's going to be successful this time around, because you've had disappointments in the past, and that's what's making you feel blue, like you don't have the right person. And if you've been keeping your eye out for someone and you're just feeling as though you've had to let somebody go because the mask here has come out, you've had to, then somebody new, the new energy is going to be a person that's in more the Emperor and the, you know, fire sign. Maybe it is an Aries that's coming through, but somebody who's going to have all the things that you need. So it just feels as though you've been a bit defensive, Libra, and that could be because there's been unrequited love in the past. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, and I think that's what has happened to you in the past there, Libra. So things haven't been, that's your worries, it's up in your mind, because that's what we've got here at the bottom. Everything's up in your head. I'd like to see if I just, healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So you could be attracting in problems in relationships because you've got unresolved trauma or issues with yourself that you haven't quite worked through, and it's affecting relationships and sort of sabotaging. I feel like this is more the self-sabotage, because there's, you know, no reason. Here we go, the Three of Pentacles underneath here, which is your Apprentice card from there. You've got all that you need to work on things, and it's just that you're feeling as though, I don't know, you're avoiding somehow, Libra, you're avoiding stepping into this next phase. That's how I'm feeling. You don't want to sort of, you almost want to keep things where they are in case something happens that makes it, you know, that it's not you're worried about this. There's not enough attraction or chemistry, but I'm not feeling that for you, Libra. I just think you're worrying in your mind that something's going to go wrong. Beautiful messages here. We've got, what you think is what you create. So be very careful of this. Feeling like you're stuck and bound and going into that shadow kind of negative feelings when you've really got this Emperor available to you, and the powerful part of this card, Queens, Emperors, that's who you really are, and that you've got victory and success as your first card coming up. And seeing a rainbow is a sign from your loved ones in spirit. I see that for my father as well, so I can very much verify that that is the case, that you have your angels and guides, don't forget about that, of asking them to help. So what you think is what you create, and seeing a rainbow is a sign from your loved ones in spirit. Ask for help, Libra, because my Librans can be up in their head so much, analyzing and critiquing and wondering how things are going to work out, and forgetting to sort of ask for guidance from those that are watching over you, because keep your eye out for rainbows as well. That'll be a sign that resonates with this one. And maybe there's been a lot of rain recently and you're feeling as though it's sort of dark and stormy, but what comes out of that is the rainbow, is the beautiful parts, Libra. So I think it is actually a good, maybe it's going to be a bit of a challenging month for you, being that it's a leap year and a short month, and you're feeling as though you're kind of rushed or pushed to make decisions. But I'm feeling as though if there's a relationship that's wanting to step into the next level, it's a good thing for you, and it will work out, Libra. Have faith, ask your angels for help and guidance. And thanks for tuning in. Please like, share and subscribe, Libra, to see more content from me. And don't forget to hit the like button. It helps me out a lot. And put any comments that you have down below, and I'll be able to read them and answer you. So thanks so much for tuning in. And there'll be more videos throughout the month, some shorts just giving you updates on energy, and also intending on doing some Valentine's Day mid-month check-ins for people, just to see what the energy is doing. Thanks for tuning in.